All right, this is a video. I know I haven't done any videos in a while. I got so many games I've been picking up. I've been hitting up a lot of. If you're, if you know, GameStop, Amazon, they have a lot of deals going on. Especially GameStop have a lot of deals with like 75% off, 50% off, 25% off of games. So I've been loaded up on games. I got older games that I've been getting as well. I got games coming today, coming. So let me get into it. This is gonna be a PS4 edition of some games that I've got. The games I'm currently playing are I'm playing Sea of Stars. I'm playing that on Xbox. Follow me. Have the same name as this channel. I'll be streaming that. Also was playing. I got to jump back on Armored Core. I also got to jump back on what's the game? I can't even think of it. Um, I can't even think of the name of the game. Hold on a sec. I'm back. I couldn't even think of the name of the game. The game was Starfield. I'm playing that. Playing that on my 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 Xbox as well. So you gotta follow my Twitch channel, was the same as this. Armor Core, I will be streaming on this channel. I gotta get back on that, but I've been jumping on Sea of Stars. It's been pulling me in. I love that game. It's a fun game that's free on Game Pass. Um, Other than that, I've been playing other little games as well. I've been playing I've been playing Crash Bandicoot. Been playing it with my wife and my daughter as well. But let's get into these games. First game is, like I said, there's gonna be some PS4 pickups I've done. Some I had for a while, just haven't had a chance to do. First game is Joe and Mac Caveman Ninja, and this edition also has a PS5 upgrade. Like I said in my previous videos, pick up these games because a lot of these later PS4 games will be worth more in the future. Might as well pick it up. It has the free upgrade. So this is the Joe and Mac Caveman edition with the TRX edition. This is an older game that came out like 20 years ago on the NES, that they brought back, updated, you know, add fixings. This comes with the one Japanese trading card, 3D keychain, and 2 sticker sheet. So Joe and Mac is an older game. Came out on an older system that they remade. So pretty much let's look at the back of it as well. As you can see, beware of jungle, is not safe. Play as Joe and Mac in a dinosaur bashing action game. All right, let's get into the video. You also can see the keychain and the sticker sheet right there as well, and a little bit of it. Let's get into some gameplay so you can see what it looks like. So pretty much in this game, Joe and Mac, 20-year-old game. In this game, you have some Neanderthals that come to your village. Pretty much, as you can see here, take the women, and that's somewhat of the premise of the game. So you're dealing with the idea of Joe and Mac, um, Joe and Mac pretty much trying to get the women back. So the women were stolen from the village, and you're trying to get them back, and you're beating these Neanderthals. You're dealing with animals. It's in the caveman period, so you're dealing with these enemies. The action, 2D action. Well, it's an action platformer. And as you can see here, you're fighting deadly plants, you're fighting Neanderthals, you're fighting dinosaurs, you're fighting all these type of enemies in this game, and you have these individuals and these move sets that you can do as well in this game. Pretty cool game that has so many different game modes as well. I see fighting the dinosaurs, boss character as well, to save. As you can see, the woman is tied up there, and you're going to be going through the game and the stages to free these women and bring them back to your village. They have a updated graphics. They have a training. Sorry for the commercial. So you see that mission complete. It's a pretty short game, but you have a it's kind of hard because of how the The gameplay of controls and whatnot, it's not like how the original game is. Like I said before, this is a remake. It has training mode, boss rush mode, score mode, and a speed mode. This game can be very difficult far as the jumping and the other move sets if you don't know what you're doing. Also, you could be damaged by all type of items in the game, like these older games always had. They make the game so hard, it's very few levels and they make it very, very hard. So you know those older games are like quarter getters. You know, they get all the quarters, and pretty much that's the objective of the game. So pretty much a little clunky, not that long of a game, but if you see what you like here, pick up this game and just pick it up and try it out. If you like what you saw in that video, pick up this game, Joe and Mac. Pretty cool throwback game with updated graphics. All right, next game is another game I kept hearing about. Wanted to try it out. I seen it was a trilogy for a cheap price, so I was like, let me get that. So that game is Danganronpa trilogy. So this is a trilogy of the game. These are some games that were released on the Vita and the PS4, and it's brought into a trilogy. So ultimate collection of mystery, hope, and despair, unravel gruesome murders and cover truth behind Monkuma's killing game, all while avoiding being sentenced to death by a fellow classmate. So this contains Danganronpa 1.1 through 2 Reloaded, Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony, and the Art of Danganronpa Trilogy softcover booklet. So pretty much, let's get into this game so you can see what it's all about. Let me get the fuck out of here, because this... I'm not finna watch his bullshit. Alright, like I said before, if you like what you see here, pick up the game. It's dealing with murder mysteries and stuff like that. Um, like I said, you're dealing with trials. You're dealing with free time. You find out by the students. You're dealing with your classmates. You have your after your free time, you have your investigation when you're investigating. So you have all these students that are showing here that are great at what they do. And it's kind of showing you the ultimate fashion. So you have all these different students who are the best at what they do, and they come to this school. And when they come to this school, they find out it's not what it seems. Like I said before, you have this headmaster who has it like, to order to get by, you have to kill somebody and get away with it. You can't be caught. That's the only way you can make it or graduate throughout the school. So it's a bunch of murder mysteries, investigations, and trials to deal with this game. If you like what you see here, you can go forward and pick up this game. So if you like what you saw here, you can pick up this. They have the individual games, or you can pick up this trilogy. I think this is the best way to play the games. Has some of the best introduction to the game. This has a bunch of games throughout this series of games, Danganronpa. So pick it up if you're into those games. All right. Next game is a game I've been eyeballing for a little while. I wanted to get it. I was able to get a used copy, and that game is Stardew Valley Collector's Edition, which includes the Pelican Town map, mini guidebook, and the Stardew Valley soundtrack as well. And they do include those items. You have your map here, your guidebook, and your soundtrack. So so pretty cool little thing I wanted to get. Let's look at the back of it. You're moving to the valley. You're inherited your grandfather's old farm plot in Stardew Valley, armed with what? A hand-me-down tools and a few coins. You set out to begin a new life. Can you learn to live off the land and turn these overgrown fields into a thriving home? So, as you can hear there, let's get into the video and get more into it. So as you heard before, you're giving your grandfather's land, and you're pretty much in this land. But what really brought me to this game, I always heard about this game and it interested me, the look of it and how things went, and I wanted to try it out. So it's pretty much a farming simulation, as you can see here. Kind of, you see how you have your items and your different things and your boxes and whatnot, your chests. So pretty much farming simulation where, well, and also slash RPG where you can fish, fight monsters, romance, Minecraft. So you have all these options where you can do certain things to your area and improve on your area, as well as you can see in the video here, as uh, they're creating roads and mining and getting crops and whatnot. Pretty much in this game, you have 5 farm maps. So what you deal with, it's like loads of fun, hours of fun, where you can get so in depth with it. Pretty much every season, they have their own plants, weather, festivals. Um, Sorry about the noise. I don't know. It's mysteriously they want to make noise today. Festivals. These seasons usually run 28 days. As co-op as well, where you can deal with another individual as you collect your crops or whatever, or clean off your land and things like that. If you're into that style of game, you'll love this game. I just like how the look of it looks. It's kind of fast forward to kind of look at more. So as you can see, farming, fishing, 5, 6 day of fall, year 1. So you have all these days and you're dealing with this certain time of the year, as you can see here. As you can see, have different crops as well, and dealing with certain things. It's a very fun game, farm simulator, if you get into it, that can have, I don't know, hours and hours of fun if you're into that. Look like a cool little game. I want to get a chance in the future to play. But if you like what you see here, pick up this game. If you like what you saw earlier, pick up that game. This is a pretty cool game that deals with farming, fishing, dealing with other individuals, caving as well. Pretty cool game. Pick it up. Stardew Valley. All right, the next game is also a multi-cart game. I think it's a pretty cool game. I think my nephew would really love it. My young nephew Antonio would definitely love. He probably already played it. He loved these style of games. That game is The games are Inside and Limbo. So I don't know why they put that one first and that one, because this one came out before this one. They made by the same studio. They some weird games. As you can see here, it has it's a double pack, includes 2 full games, collectible poster, and art card. So as you can see here, let's go how they got it. Inside, hunted alone, a boy finds himself drawn into the center of a dark project, Limbo. Uncertain of his sister's fate, a boy enters Limbo. So let's get to the video of it. Even though this one came first, I'm gonna deal with Inside first, then we'll go to Limbo. All right. So as you can see here, Inside, it kind of improves upon how Limbo was. This game is a weird dystopian type world where you deal with this little boy, as you heard, who's looking pretty much for his sister. So you're dealing with that. So Well, no, no, no. Correction. Inside, you're hunted alone. A boy finds himself being drawn to different locations and whatnot. So yeah, you've been drawn, and so pretty much in this, you're drawn to different locations. So in this game, it's like a puzzle type game. So you're this boy trying to make it, trying to run. So pretty much in this game, uh, as I said before, it deals with a lot of running, puzzle solving. It's a 2D puzzle style platforming game. So pretty much you're escaping danger. You're alone, trying to make it. In this game, it's like the people are being rounded up, and you make it. Oh, you make it away from these people, these watchmen type individuals who's trying to get you. So you pretty much you get away, and you're surviving all these hardships and solving puzzles in this dystopian future where humans become test subjects. So as you can see here, this pig is like this test subject as well, and it's trying to attack you. So you gotta use puzzles and whatnot to try to make it. As you can see here, you use that beast to make it run through the wall to get away. So that's what you're dealing with in this game. It's a pretty wild game, very ahead of its time. As you can see, inside cool game. What really did it first was Limbo, which I'll get into next. But you can kind of see this game and see what you have to deal with in this game. So let's look at a little bit of Limbo. You see kind of inside how it looks. So let's look at Limbo. So Limbo is kind of the same premise as the previous game. You're dealing with this boy, but instead of dealing with this boy, he's trying to find his sister. As you can see there, you've been dealt with by the spider. It spun you into a web and webbed you up. So you escape the web. You're still wrapped up, and you're trying to escape. As you can see, you're gonna die multiple times, as in both games, and you have to find puzzles and solve certain things. So as you see there, it kind of solved it. He jumped earlier to avoid the hole. So pretty much in this 2D puzzle platform as well, it's the predecessor to Inside, by the same company. Very intriguing, dark type fun game. Pretty much you're this young boy leaving the forest, and you're trying to escape. You wake up and trying to escape and trying to find your sister. You goes to this industrial level area. You try to solve puzzles. Very clever game that you deal with spiders, as you can see right there. You deal with spiders. You deal with people as well. It kind of You're trying to escape all these different individuals and make it out. So as you can see here, the puzzles you're trying to escape, and you kind of can see the spider's leg hinting at coming after you. So you kind of see as the boy, he makes his way through and escapes the web. So he gets that web off of him, and still a little bit in his hair, but danger still lurks. So I'm kind of leave it there. If you like what you see here, I don't want to ruin the game, but it's a dark, twisted game. So as you can see here, it's kind of weird. Cool game if you're into these puzzle platformers. It's a very fun game to take in. So as you can see here, they made it this time, avoiding the treacherous item that killed them. So if you like what you see here, pick up this game. If you like what you saw in the video, pick up this game. A lot of awards awarded to both games. Pick them up. Very cool games. Inside and Limbo, the double pack. Pick up that double pack. Even though I was able to, I seen the single games. I seen a double pack. I said I gotta pick that up. You can't beat that. So pick that up. Inside or Limbo. Next game is a game I've been waiting on for a while. I have the first one, but I only have it digital. It's so expensive. If I find a pretty good, reasonable price one, I'm gonna get it. But that game is Slaps and Beans Part 2. Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill. Pretty cool beat 'em up style game. Bud and Terrence are back. So you're dealing with these unusual characters. So let me get into the video. In this game, you're dealing with these unique characters, Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill. Was originally a TV show that aired from 67 to 1994, where they had films. Pretty much these films were like spaghetti western style action comedy films that were predominantly overseas. You may have not seen them over here in America, but they were these Italian individuals that they had this show that dealt with this comedy, this wild style comedy, which they turned into a game. They still have those films. They have DVDs where you can check them out. It's Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill, and it's called Slapping Beans. So pretty much, you're dealing with these individuals. It deals with their shipwreck, as you can see here. They are shipwrecked off the coast of Africa. So you're dealing with that. You're shipwrecked and trying to make it back. So as you can see here, you deal with these cast of characters trying to make it your way back to where you're from. So as you can see here, you encounter these individuals. Sometimes they're friendly, sometimes they're not. So you go through these games with these certain characters, and sometimes you have to fight your way out of it. So pretty much is a beat 'em up side scroller. As you can see here, uh, uh, Terrence Hill is the little slim guy. He's the more agile individual, and Bud Spencer is the bigger guy, who's the more brawler and stronger person. So as you can see here, it does with this comedy, and it kind of shows you what you can do here. In this game, you're picking up items to bring your health back, and you also could go between characters, as you can see here. To bring your health at, usually eating hamburgers or beans, as it's called, slapping beans. So pretty much you're going through this game, you fighting these individuals. You have a lot of mini games as well, which are pretty weird and cool. Mini games that you deal with, and you fight a boss. So just like with any boss game, as you can see here, it is one player right here, but you can play co-op, couch co-op. The only bad thing about it seems like all these new generation games, these fighters, it has to be couch co-op or something, nothing online, which is a real bummer. These supposed to be the new game, the new generation of games, the new systems, that they left out that one item. So if you like what you see here, pick up Bud Spencer. Cool game. I definitely recommend it. The first one is super expensive. Pick up that digitally. It's pretty same premise they always deal with. They're fighting some individuals, and it's them two dealing with it. Also check out the TV show as well. But these games came out after Bud, the bigger guy, he's passed away. So they started making the game, you know, not too long ago. So pick it up if you like what you see here. Pick up this game. Pretty cool, unique game. Like I said earlier, slapping beans. Pick up this game if you like what you saw in the video. Pretty cool game. Glad I was able to pick this up. I was waiting on it for it to come out. I hurry up and picked it up. I picked the PS4 edition. I was gonna pick PS5, but I said I might as well get the PS4 because, like I said before, these games might be worth more in the future. Uh, they're going to be, because these are like the later games in a system that's going to be phased out. So pick up the Slapping Beans games. This is on PS4, PS5, and Switch as well. So pick it up on the platform that you prefer. Next game is a game. It's a collection of games, but it includes a game, my first game I ever beat when I was young. This is a game one of the games I played on the NES. It was my first game. I remember the code that helped me out with it. Let's just show it. And that is Contra Collection. That Konami code, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. So that's for the Contra on the NES. The code to give you extra lives to beat the game. So pretty much, let's look at the back of it. What this includes, it includes Contra, Super Contra, and kind of Contra Hard Corps and Contra 3 and other variation of certain games. So you have like Japanese versions, you have American versions, you also have I think the European version where they couldn't use people, they had to use robots as the guys. This is a collection of those games, and let's kind of get into it so you see video of it. Pretty much as you can see here, it's showing you all the Contra games that you can play, different versions, different levels, far as hard, easy, hard, very hard versions of the game. It's kind of showing you Contra, Lance, and Bill, who these characters are based on Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. They kind of use their likenesses somewhat to play the game. So this is the game here, the original Contra that I used to play, which has the Konami code, which you can get 30 extra lives. One of the first games I ever beat. One of the first games I played at a friend's house. They had this game, and we used to play it like crazy on the Super Nintendo. I mean, the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo, and we used to play it like crazy. This is one of the games, the Contra, the first one. So as you can see here, this is a run and gun shooter that started a lot of the games, the run and guns. So it's a very wild game. If you it's not though, it's not gonna hold your hand. So that's why a lot of people use the code. As you can see here, this person is taking a beating. So they're changing the view. You have so many options with it. The 10 games slash versions included in this collection that has you can change certain things and to kind of assist you with this. So it's a pretty cool game. I always wanted this collection. I was waiting for it to come out, and as soon as it came out, I picked it up. Um, um, it just brings me back to my childhood when I was first got me into games. So most people like Super Contra, but Contra for me is the game that brought me into playing games pretty much. I always seen other individuals playing games, but this was my first game I went and played and beat. Even though I used the Contra code, that code is so famous. But I that was the first code I ever used. The first game I think I ever beat. So it's a pretty cool game. As you see here, is Super Contra. If you like what you see here, pick up this game. And pretty much if you like what you see here, pick up this game. This is a great collection if you're into running gun shooters that Konami and Limited Run brought out as well. Very cool game. Pick it up and try it out. So if you like what you saw today, it's got Contra Collections, Slapping Beans, Inside Limbo, Stardew Valley, Danganronpa Trilogy, and Joe and Mac Caveman Ninja. Alright, if you like what you saw here, pick up those games and follow the channel, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time.